looking at the schedule one. It's not going, but we're going with this one now. I'm just here setting up to do a little bit of rehearsal. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set up the pedals. Let me get some lights in here too. All right, so I just plugged in the main light here, and then that's a backlight right there. Hopefully, I think that's all I'll need. Then I'm gonna set up the cabinet on the table here and get that plugged in. Cabinet is very heavy actually. And yep, see what's up if you're checking this out for the first time. This is the cabinet right here, or the head. Pretty hefty. So you can see it's right there. It's PV, very heavy PV. And we're gonna plug it in to the cabinet. And my pedal board right there. What's up, Serger? How are you? So I'm setting up here on my pedals. Hey, good morning, Sarcastic Carecats. Welcome. So there's my tuner pedal. There's my Ibanez Screamer pedal, noise suppressor pedal, and then the sonic maximizer. And we're gonna connect it to the amp, and I'm gonna rehearse the set. I won't be doing any sort of tutorial or any kind of request or nothing like that. So what's up? Hey, it's going good. Golden Howling, how are you? It's going good. I'm just setting up, then I'm gonna rehearse. I got a show this Friday. I'm performing with Withering Soul in Kentucky. Anybody from Kentucky? So if you wanna go check that out. I'm doing great. So you guys got your channel going really good. I like your storytelling and all that. I think that's awesome. So it's so Sarcastic Character. It's two people that do the podcast, or not the podcast, narration. Am I right on that, or am I wrong? See how it's. I'll put it there so you see what I'm doing. I'm gonna connect the power to the source. Don't forget there are three. Okay, who's the third one? I know one of you guys. Also, I had this scheduled out, but when I went into the phone to try to get to the schedule one, it wouldn't let me do it. So I just went live on here. So if you were one of the people waiting for my live stream, I'm sorry I couldn't get to that schedule one. So I just started this one. So hopefully you're seeing that one too. Yeah, let me know who the other people are in your, and then guys, be sure to check each other out. Hey, what's up? Tiger 1422, welcome. setting up my my amp. Then we're gonna plug it into this bad boy right here. I'll show it to you. See that? I'll plug it into this guy right here. See, as I have two heads, so sometimes I use that one, but for the show, I'm gonna be using this one. So. Okay, so that's all plugged in. Now I need to get my cables. Can I just, yeah, what's up? What do you want to know? We brought in a guy, another content creator, and having a male voice is everything. Nice. He's a friend and really carries the message. Oh, nice. That's awesome. It's always good to collaborate, you know, get some collaboration going. Here's my guitar. This is the one I'll be using. It's been restrung, so it's got new strings. And there's my pick right there. That's awesome. Tiger 1422, what do you got to say, brother? Okay, I use two cables. Okay, and here's the way they go into the pedal board. So there's my pedal board. So one goes to the amp. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for coming in. It's super hot outside. Oh my God! And I was roasting on my way here, so I'm still sweating. Look at that. You know, couldn't wait to get in here into the AC. How about you guys? What's the weather like? How about you guys? Oh, about to plug it into the wrong thing here. It's this one. And I gotta plug in my pedal board. Tiger 1422 was gonna say something and he changed his mind. I'm just gonna set it on top of the cabinet. This one gets hot too, because it's a tube amp. Tube amp means that there's some tubes in there. That's all, nothing major. Hey Lolo, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Were you the one waiting on the schedule one? I couldn't get to it via the phones for some reason. I'm just setting up my pedals right now. Then we're gonna play some death metal. No lessons or anything. I gotta prepare for the show, so I'll be just playing. I'll be playing the music that I'm performing. With at the show in Kentucky. So sorry if you guys were waiting for that. So that's what we're doing today. Impromptu, not even set up. That's why I'm like setting up right now. Yep. All right. So pedals are all plugged in. I usually make sure that they're all turned off before I crank it up. Now I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit here. Master volume, turn it down. And I'm going to kick it on. It's going to be a little bit loud. It's not even going through the Focusrite at all. Man, even though there's AC in here, I'm still roasting. Yep. If you guys feel like donating a few bucks, that'll help me out. Because the travel to Kentucky is going to cost us some money, and then the place where we're staying. So when you're an artist in the death metal field, nothing is paid for. You got to pay for your own travel, the gas, the food, the place to stay, and then hopefully some people show up at the concert. See, that's what they don't tell you, right? Like about when you're into death metal and you play death metal, as I do, right? That's the cost of playing. It's like it costs me and my bandmates money to just go out there, right? So it's different. Yeah, it's harsh, I know, but that's how it is. So we get zero. That's how much we get. We get zero. And we shell out money just to go there And hopefully we make enough just to pay for the gas just to come back home. But that's how it really is, right? And all this fancy stuff, like all this, I paid for with my own money. This is paid for all my own money. This never comes from. Good question. I'm gonna try, if they have strong Wi-Fi, I'll try to put it on a live if I can. So, yeah. I'll try, no promises, but I'll give it a shot. Yep. So I'm plug in, and if you guys don't like death metal, it's gonna get loud, but let's see how it comes up. Let's see. I'm getting no sound at all. Why is that? Okay, so another thing you gotta do first thing, I love what you're doing, that you're doing this much. Thank you, I appreciate it. So right now I'm just tuning my guitar. By the way, I use Schecter. This is a 7-string guitar. This is my baby. I love this thing. This thing's just amazing. It stays in tune all the time. Never had any issues, so yeah. What is this? Did I miss a comment here? Dude, Alabama is in the belly of hell. In the Netherlands, it's almost as bad. Oh, really? Okay, I missed your comment. Sorry. Thank you. So I'm getting a signal, but for some reason, let's see, change this. Okay, so that's in, that's turned on. Okay, let's see what the problem is. Okay, guitar is going in there, input there. Oh, I know what the problem is. I'm on standby mode. I'm just messing around. I'm not even trying to. So my fingers aren't even warmed up yet. Thank you so much. So the pedals aren't turned on yet. I'm going to turn them on right now. I have to get some shorts made, but we will be in and out. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. See you soon. right, I'm gonna get this music going so I can start rehearsing this stuff. I don't know how long I'll be on. No requests or anything, no lessons. I'm just gonna do this on the fly and make sure that we're good. All right. All right, so let me get to the music. All right, let's start off with this song here. That's the problem. I'm trying to find a place to put this so I can hear it better, but maybe there. Hey, Swedish Mom, what's up? How are you? So, having a hard time hearing it on the phone. I don't know where to put it so I can hear it better. Maybe here, but it's gonna fall from there. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it so I can hear it better. I don't have an extension cord to put it on either, so trying to figure out how to do this so we can hear it. So that was one of the songs. Dropping in. Oh, dinner. Oh, it's morning here. Yeah. Thank you for coming in. I'm just rehearsing for the concert that I got coming up on Friday. I'm playing in Kentucky. And yeah, it's exciting. So I'm just practicing the songs. You guys can't hear the rest of the music, but all right. So that was that song is called "Of Blackened Pillars." So that's one of the songs. So let's do another track. Now this one I have a solo on. Oh, it's 5:30 p.m. Yeah, Light and Love. Hey, thank you for coming in. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea to do death metal, like so. And then you guys aren't hearing the full band; you're just hearing my raw guitar. So I know it's not the best, and I don't have it plugged in properly. It's coming right out of the amp, and I'm having a hard time hearing it. But let's do another one. So this band has me playing 5 songs. I had like a month just to learn these music. So maybe it's not 100%, but it's pretty close. I spent hours and hours just trying to play and get it right and get it down pat. And now we're down to the crunch. So I normally, wouldn't be in the studio just rehearsing. I'll be doing all kind, like doing videos and recording. Your music is kind of rough. Yeah, I know. It definitely is. It's not for everybody, for sure. So this one's called the Carrion Reflection. Let's try that out. I'm trying to figure out how to get it so I can hear it. Maybe up here. I think it's gonna fall if I put it there. You know what, let me, before we get playing, I'm gonna try to figure something out here so we can maybe put it on a stand. I got a little stand for it. See that? Maybe this might help it out. I like that scary face that you're putting. Yeah, no, it's not that bad though. All right, so I got a little stand. Maybe that might help it. Let's see. Now if I can put the stand on here, will it fall if I put it on there? Maybe. I don't know. Let's try it. If it falls, sorry. Oh, that might, no, it's not stable. It's not staying on there. Oh my God, what's up, man? It's pulled back right now. Yep. All right, let's see. I'll try to put it on here and see if that works. Maybe we can hear it better. Let's see. I'm having such a hard time hearing this. Try to think of something else to do here. Let's see. All right, let's try like this. I'm gonna move this amp. Hey, happy to see you guys here. So I'm practicing the set for the show in Kentucky that I got coming up. I'm traveling to Kentucky with my wife, and what's up, Bottle Caps? And we're gonna play this show in Kentucky, which I haven't been in Kentucky in a long time. It's probably gonna be hot, right? How hot is it? Thanks, brother. How hot is it in your area? It's hot as hell in Chicago right now. So here's how I got the music coming through. We're gonna try to set it here. Maybe I can hear it better. Let's see. Try it again. I'm totally messing that up. Yeah, this is like a reunion. Like all the people from the past. I can't, it goes in and out and it's throwing me off. Let me try standing up. Maybe that might help. Let's see. All right, so that was, yeah, man, yeah, go have your thing. Yeah, morning coffee. Yeah, Bottle Caps, Swedish Mom are here, old friends of mine from the other channel. So that was called Carrying Reflection by Withering Soul. That's song number 2. So let's move on to song number 3. So there are 5 songs. I'm Not Blue. Let's see. There we go. All right, Bottle Caps, you're blue now. Let's see. So I'm trying to get to the other song. I was having a hard time hearing it from the phone. So that was Carrying Reflection. I got 2 songs. Now this song, they threw in a little bit of a loop for me. Bottle Caps, if you want to comment, it should be blue now. This is called Grievance Eludes the Light. So they asked me to play a solo in this song. And so I'm trying to make sure that I don't screw it up. So if I screw it up, I'll start over. You're just watching me rehearse on the raw. So here we go. Let's try it out. right, so that was Grievance of Loose Light. The solo was at the very beginning of the song. I just learned that like 2 days ago, so maybe not as tight as I would like it to be, but it is. Thanks, Bottle Caps, for coming in, and anybody still sticking around. We're at the 42-minute mark. That was song number 3. Well, let's go on to song number 4. No requests or no tutorials today. Sorry about that, but I got to prepare for this show coming up in Kentucky. If it's your first time watching, my name is Frank. I'm a musician here in Chicago, and I'm playing with the band Withering Soul coming up this Friday. And so the music that you're hearing now is the stuff that we're going to be performing. So I did 3 songs already, got 2 more to go. Hey, how you doing, Rebecca? Welcome. Thank you so much. So we're going to be traveling. If you guys want to donate a few bucks, because this show that we're playing, we get paid 0. So we're paying to get there. We're paying for our room and board. We're paying for our food and everything else. And hopefully we get enough people to show up. That'll be good. Then we can have enough gas money to travel back to Chicago. So that's the reality when you're playing death metal. So we got 2 more songs. This is called Allegory of the I forgot the name. I just literally 30 days to learn this music. Here we go. All right, let's try it out. It's a 6-minute song, so here we go. Thanks for coming in, Rebecca. Appreciate it. I already messed it up. It's hard when you can hear that part. Let's try it again. Man, I can't believe I missed it. Holy smokes. Let's try it again. There we go. right, thank you so much. So Withering Soul is like blackened death metal. Not sure if you guys ever heard of blackened death metal genre, but it's very melodic, very dissonant. So there's a lot of dissonant chords that you're hearing in there, and then it's a very raw sound that's coming out of the amp. You guys can't hear the actual songs that are being played right now. The whole band, I mean, so you're just listening to my raw guitar. Yeah, thanks. It's gonna be an awesome show. We're playing with very similar type of bands. We're traveling there Friday, and then the show takes off at around 8 o'clock. Somebody on the chat asked if we're gonna live stream it. I don't know. It depends on the Wi-Fi and how good my reception is out there. If I can get it to work, then yeah, I'll go ahead and live stream it on the channel if it's possible. But I don't know. And those things are always logistically like a great idea until you actually plug everything in. And then when you're having a full band, right? When you have drums, guitars, bass, everything blasting, going through amps and stuff like that. And then you're just using the phone to pick up the sound. The sound is way too much, too distorted. So if we can manage to get a good sound from either the soundboard or somehow make it work, then we'll definitely live stream it. Otherwise, we'll probably just film like video of it and then go back and put that all together so that it sounds properly, you know? So yeah, that's what we're doing. How hot is it in your area? If we reach, it's almost like 98 degrees here in Chicago, so it's very hot. So that was song number 4. And then we're gonna do song number, that was called Allegory. And then let's do song number 5, okay? This is called The Hour of Obstinance. This is a much faster song. I think I can hear everything properly now. So thanks for the thumbs up. If you're giving this a thumbs up, that'll be great. If you haven't, by the way, if you never met me before, my name is Frank. I'm a musician here in Chicago. I play in 3 bands, actually. I play in Withering Soul, I play in Blood of the Wolf, and then I also play in Inner Decay. So I'm in 3 projects right now as I'm falling. Yeah, so it's cool. It's cool to have you guys here checking this out, or if you're watching it afterwards. I'm just adjusting my angle here. So let's do the last song. Let's do The Hour of Obstinance. All right, so that's it. That's the no. Yeah, I know the song you're talking about, Pacificus, but no requests today because I'm preparing for a concert this Friday. I'm playing with the band Wuthering Soul, so I'm sorry, but no requests at all. But that's it. If you're just joining in right now, thank you for stopping by, everybody that came in. Okay, I gotta keep going. I'm gonna go over the songs again just to get them as tight as I possibly can. Usually, when I get ready for a show, I'm playing these songs 3-4 times in a set. So that's 5 songs, 3 times each. So it's a set that's about 30 minutes long. So I still got an hour and 30 minutes left to go, but I'm not gonna do that. Hey, what's up, Jeremy D-Day? How's it going, brother? Welcome. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up if you're checking this out. I'm about to actually head out. So from the stream, I gotta still practice here. I'm gonna keep jamming with the Schecter. If you're wondering what kind of guitar this is, it's a Schecter 7 strings, a bad boy. Look at that guy. Yeah, I love this guitar. This thing takes a beating. Oh, you want to hear something funny? Hey, DJ, what's up, man? How's it going? DJ Cartooniers, Pantless, yes. So check this out. As I was jamming and my strap came off from here, and look, I chipped the guitar. Look. Oh, that hurt. But look, even if it fell, like it fell on the carpet, it stayed in tune. Yeah, this thing stayed in tune. Yeah. God bless. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm going to go. Thanks for stopping in. I'll try to stream the show if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. But either way, we're going to film it. We're going to record it and get it all into the audio as best we can. And then we'll take it from there. And hopefully I'll have some footage for you guys so you see how the show goes off. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Thanks for helping out and everything. Any donation, anything you guys gave, I appreciate it. So I'll see you guys very soon on the next stream. Take care. Love you guys.